Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to this week's Hearthstone Tavern Brawl. I'm all dressed up and fresh from the European Esports Conference, and I'm back home and ready to record. Now, this week's deck is taken from Easy Rocky, who posted what looks like, and to be fair, more or less is, a Patron deck. And you might be groaning at your monitors right now going, "Ugh, I can't believe you're playing that." I don't play Patron myself. Well, there's actually a couple of really cool things about it, and it's because of this week's Tavern Brawl Challenge. So I'm going to put things into context to you. This week is the Great Stone of Challenge. And I actually like this because it's potentially a recurring theme in Tavern Brawls. The Great Stone of Challenge, for example, might give us something else another week. So it's very reusable, and I really like it. Anyway, I will read you the text underneath. Welcome, heroes, to the Great Stone of Challenge. Your deck-building prowess will be tested. You may only use spells with an even cost. You may only use minions with an odd attack. Build a deck and fight for the Stone of Challenge. Okay, so our conditions are spells with even cost and minions with odd attack. So this is particularly interesting because straight away we can talk about the absence of a lot of removal cards from the game. Spells with odd cost, I should say. I almost said odd attack. Spells with odd cost that you won't be able to use in this Tavern Brawl include Execute, include Naturalize. You've got Shadow Word Death, because Shadow Word Pain is 2. You have Hex, you have Assassinate, and a whole bunch of other cards that can be used to wipe minions from the board. Also, conveniently, this old Grim Patron card here, oh, well, would you look at that, it has an odd attack. It amplifies the effect of having Grim Patron. So it's potentially just a ridiculously good deck to use here. And we've slotted in an Obsidian Destroyer. So I believe that's in expense of one Sludge Belcher, so we can see Easy Rocky using that there. And, you know, for some more fun games, we have Sir Finley in there as well. And generally speaking, I will post the deck on the left as I hop into game number 1. It's a relatively stable deck, but I actually think the way it plays out is going to be quite different because of the way Tavern Brawl works this week. So I hope that's gone some way to explain why, hang on a second, this is a Brawl deck, but it looks really, really normal. And it's like, well, in a way it kind of is like a semi-old school Patron deck, but it could potentially snowball so much, and it's going to be great for clearing quests as well. One of my quests at the moment, to get some delicious, delicious gold, is to win a couple of games as Warrior. So we're going to hop into game number 1 and see how this goes. And, oh, it looks like I might not be the only person with this idea. So we have to be pretty smart with our choices here. I'm going to get rid of Revenge, and am I getting rid of Inner Rage? I might be able to use it to trade up, but then, no, I don't have the coin. You know, I don't have an extra card in hand. I really just want to get as much as I can in my hand right now, and drawing Deathbite with no minion would have kind of sucked. Drawing Fierce Monkey, though, is okay. Because this is, until I get, like, a position where I can flood a board, really, this is going to be about control against a fellow warrior. And, well, there you go. Inner Rage is back up. So we're going to play Fiery Winax. And claim that's basically the game won. So don't worry too much about it. I don't actually know if that's true. It's probably not true. But, you know, we can claim something around. Right, so far this is going well. I have no idea why a Footman was in this guy's deck, but it was. I'm saving the hit on the Fiery Works in case I can trade out for something, and I can. Look at that. Beautiful. An Iron Fur Grizzly with Taunt. That's superb. Oh, guys, this is going to get disgusting real quick. Just saying. What's up? All of a sudden, technically, I could save Patron for turn 6, right? Because I can use the Death's Bite on the next turn, and then on turn 6 I can play Patron, Inner Rage the Patron to get 2, Death's Bite, and then I have 4. Isn't that pretty darn powerful, I hear you say? Well, yes it is, actually. So we're just going to play the Armor Smith, and armor up. Super easy. Are we going to see a crazy Patron battle? It is turn 5. But see, I'm waiting for turn 6 so that I can use the charge on the Death Spite. Oh, alright. This is where Death Spite goes against him. He's probably got Patron in hand. He's probably got Patron in hand. And this. This. And now all of a sudden, guys, if this badass also does 1 damage to all minions, guess who benefits more? He can play Patron right now, and I'd wager that would be a little bit terrible for him. So we'll see. Having the slams in hand are kind of useful as well. Okay. I'm not terribly worried of him playing an Elven Archer right now. Can he clear the board? That's the question. We getting a brawl out here? We're not getting a brawl out here. That's amusing. I have the second Patron. So I can use both slams to clear the taunt. Is that the right move? Don't have a weapon in hand. Lotheb's kind of useful, but that can one-shot a Patron. I don't like the fact he can one-shot a Patron. So I feel like I'm going to slam twice. Let's slam once and double-check the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did I mention oh my god? Oh my god. Okay. So, I mean, the second Patron's there for lols at this point. This is fast becoming disgusting. And I think Game 1 is perhaps illustrating how delicious a world we live in when Execute isn't a card that can get played. And this guy is in a lot of trouble. And oh, this guy. Best top deck ever. Technically... so that floods the board, and then the death rattle from this one kills that. Oh, no, you don't. Are we gonna have a Patron battle? Mate, you can use your weapon. It makes 3 more for me and 1 more for you. We can play this game. You've got 21 health. Let's go. 7 of these, and I have lethal. This is crazy. Oh, dearie, dearie me. And in the mirror matchup, things are looking good in game number 1. I'd say that's a good choice. Now, technically... Wait. Oh, dude! Oh, dude! Let's kill that off first. Because if I don't kill... Wait, hang on. If I kill that off, then I can summon 1 less Patron. But if I kill that off first, then I only get an extra 2 anyway. So, fine. That does belong in a museum. And I'm going to say, that's fine. I want more patrons. Oh dear, that's disgusting. And, oh, by the way... Cha-ching! Oh, I have revenge as well. Not gonna lie, guys, I think this is reasonably game over, but, you know, it's not over till the fat patron sings. Or in this case, 7 of them and counting. Hey, we'll see what happens. I think I'm in a reasonably good place here. I mean, Brawl is certainly possible. And Brawl will comfortably prolong the game, and then... Have I got 9 cards exactly? I do have 9 cards exactly. I could pretend I counted to 9 and went, yes, I can still draw next turn. But really, I just went, ooh, Battle Rage, yoink. I mean, look at that. That's a lot of cards on the screen. So, very, very happy with that turn. Harrison Jones came at just the right time. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Chain reaction much? This is getting crazy. What's happening? What is my... What? What just happened? Something just happened, but I don't know what. Okay, I need to work out what I'm doing this turn. This is funny. Alright, hang on. We're almost certainly playing Fiery War Axe and we're getting rid of a full health patron. That much is guaranteed, right? If I can kill that off, doing 1 damage to all characters, kills off all his patrons. So that's got to be a priority. I can play Grim Patron Revenge. So I could get rid of... I get rid of that. I play that. And say, I'm the one with the patrons, not you, mate. Excuse me while I reassert my board control. There we go. That was weird. That was weird. You can tell I don't normally play Patron Warrior.
Get behind me.
But that was officially weird. Right, that gets rid of that. That's cool. But first, we play Taunt.
Blood and plunder.
Then we play Armor Smith.
Made to fit.
Now, what spells is he likely to have? I feel like I can play Murgleson first, and then depending on what I've got, decide whether I want to play Lothar. This isn't great. I could go for heal, which would be funny. I could start healing up some patrons. We're gonna go with heal. And instead of healing anything, we're gonna play Lothar. So, this has been a strange game. I am not going to lie. Patrons do strange things. I'm okay with that.
I hear you got a problem.
We have all... This is like an all sorts kind of rainbow deck coming out of this guy. And some of these cards, to be fair, have given me problems. They just haven't been problems that a Patron Warrior deck can't solve. And that in itself is a problem for him. I have 8 cards left to his 16, so I should probably attempt to kill something off pretty quickly. I'm not sure he's going to like this.
But of course.
Hey everyone, get in here.
Everyone, get in here.
Hey everyone, Fierce Monkey to round things off. And we're gonna heal up.
Strike.
That feels potentially game ending. Brawl. Brawl, unfortunately, 5. Have I been talking about Brawl all this time, even though he can't play it because it's 5 mana? I probably have. And this is another good reason why, so... This is so different and so weird compared to a normal game. I don't have to worry about Brawl. Why am I... Wait. Oh dear, oh dear. What has he got now? I mean, that's a strong minion, but he needs to protect himself. $17. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I need 2 more. 2 more. I can't believe all this time I've been worried about Brawl and I completely forgot it's a 5-cost card. It's been a long day, folks. It has been a long day. Is there any way to grab... Is there a way to win this game? Let's go Battle Rage, because if I pick up a... Oh, that might do it. And Death's Bite does it as well. Okay. So that was the correct thing to do. Now he's got 5. So I can actually do that or that. And in this case, I'm going to do both, just for illustration. But that gives me lethal. And we win game number 1 after being very afraid of Brawl, which I don't need to be afraid of because you can't play it in this Brawl. And in a warrior versus warrior matchup, yay, halfway to the quest as well, we get Ein Pack to open. Golden Legendary! No. Rare, though. That counts for something. Tasty dust. Alright. Let's go back and play a game number 2. I just realized, for those of you who don't see the deck outside of play, although I'll post it to the left side of this video anyway, it's fine. Sludge Belcher, Dr. Boom, and Obsidian Destroyer are the bottom 3 cards in the deck below Lothar. So let's go ahead and look for game number 2, and let's not be afraid of Execute. Let's definitely not be afraid of Brawl. And other spells that are banned from this Tavern Brawl, making this Patron Warrior deck so unbelievably destructive compared to normal.
Garrosh versus Rexxar.
Oh, one of these hunter guys. Okay.
Victory or death.
Well, I have got both of my weapons. That's nice. I'd like some minions, please. We seem to be having the same debate about Inner Rage as we did last time around. Can I have some of my other minions, please? Okay. Okay.
Greetings.
Ooh. I think this is more than acceptable. Well, that's kind of given my early game a little bit of a boost. That's a useful pickup. Am I going to get an Acolyte of Pain as well? That would be most delicious right now. One can hope. Oh, hello. You are a Winax. A Secret Keeper. Oh, wow. I was just talking about the Acolyte of Pain. That's hilarious.
Strike.
This is hilarious. Hilariously delicious. May this deck's luck long continue. Guys, this is a good deck, but I really don't expect you to draw like this when you're playing as well. Not gonna pretend. Not going to pretend. A secret has been played. Said secret could be Freezing Trap. Said secret could also be Explosive Trap. Explosive Trap kills the Secret Keeper. Sorry, kills the Armor Smith. But Dread Corsair costs a lot less in the meantime. Explosive Trap gives me chance to use the Acolyte of Pain. I'm going to kill the Secret Keeper. Let's see what happens when I do this. Oh, it was misdirection? I'm okay with that. I've taken 1 whole damage to remove that. I can deal with that a lot. And now, of course, next turn I've got Death's Bite, conveniently followed by a 0 mana Dread Corsair. So, I'm taking a bit of damage to my hero, but as far as Patron Warrior is concerned, I'm just building myself up to hilarity levels of beautifulness. Behold! This is close-ish to, like, the perfect Patron hand. If I had, like, Inner Rage, you know, if I had something to, like, give me loads of Patrons on the next turn as well, then fine. Now, that could be Snipe. If that's Snipe, this could end up being hilarious, but if it's anything other than that, then this is going to be a sick-ass turn. Oh, look away! Oh, that looks painful. Inner Rage and Battle Rage.
Everyone,
Give me some of that.
here.
Oops. That could be explosive.
In here.
In which case I still have a patron. And then I draw stuff as well. We find out with this.
Job's done.
Okay. I'm left with a patron. The mistake I made there, by the way, I should have... Well, actually, if I waited to play the Inner Rage... If I waited to play the Inner Rage, then... No, because then it would be 3-1. There's not much I can do about that. So maybe I'm okay. What? You did what? Oh dear.
Everyone, get in here.
I'm gonna save Battle Rage. Because I think next turn can be an even better turn to use Battle Rage. I also have the option of using Grim Patron Battle Rage. And if this gets triggered, there are chances to do that. Oh, come on! Of all things! Do you really want to take that out? I mean, I guess he has to have options in hand, doesn't he? But really, this is looking reasonably sexy.
Get in here.
Hey, everyone. Get in here. It's the, like, Manor Patron. Now, I think Lothar Battle Rage sets me up. Oh my god. This could be fun. This could be fun. What are you gonna do? Unleash the hounds? You could Unleashing the hounds actually gives me an annoying...
What now?
We're gonna be sensible. We're gonna be sensible and just try and lock him out. All of these things are excellent. We're even gonna clear his board. And the more astute of you will have noticed, this of course leaves me with 1 damage off of lethal, but it does leave him with not an awful lot he can do, so I'm kind of okay. Don't forget, I have Sir Finley Murgleton into any hero power that does 1 damage. I can also do that... Ooh. Okay, well, I can also do that in combination with Harrison Jones. So, we're going to do this to check for lethal first. We have steady shot, so that's fine. We're then going to play Harrison Jones because we can. And Inner Rage would have done the job as well. Lots of ways to win. Lots of cards that can't kill us. This deck is continuing to be disgusting. We're going to go into one more game. Alright, so... I need to remember how many cards I'm just not afraid of in this brawl. It's so tricky to remember the rules when you're playing something that very closely resembles a normal deck. All of a sudden I'm thinking, oh, I'm laddering here. But of course there are so many cards your opponent, and yourself, I guess, can't use. Unfortunately, the cards involved in Patron don't seem to really sit within the banned list.
For Doomhammer. Victory or
Let's try again. I actually want to get rid of a patron in the hopes that I manage to pick up a weapon. The question is whether I get with the Dread Corsair as well. If I pick up a weapon, the choice to keep the Dread What? I was going to say, the choice to keep the Dread Corsair looks really good if I happen to pick up a Fiery War Axe. I could also pick up the other Grim Patron. I wasn't counting on that. But I've got, I've got a turn 2. I've got a Fierce Monkey. Things could be worse. I have an Acolyte of Pain. Not sure if I want to play that on turn 3. I think the Fierce Monkey comes out first, but we'll see what happens. This could be a little bit of a rough start to this game, I'm not going to lie.
bring me steel.
Okay, so he can trade the Knife Juggler straight up. at the end of this turn. If he chooses not to do it, I do have to put a body in the way. I can't not. I have 3 3-drops in my hand. There is no sense in attempting to keep it for values purposes. Also, that becomes a 5-2 later on. There's only so much damage I actually want to take. So that obviously doesn't help him very much. Still... Oh my god, that's one way to do it. He has to sack something for it. He still sacks the Knife Juggler. He could have sacked the Swordsmith. So now I've got Death's Bite, Dread Corsair, and I will get rid of that. So that's actually not too bad. That's a pretty delicious turn 4. And, oh yeah, of course, because it's at the end of his turn. I was going to say after he takes that to a 2-1, of course, he can trade into it, but he cannot do that yet. Now, this is good because that plus that allows me to do tasty things. And unfortunately, that is 1 health, so that means after I play this,
Let the pain speak to me.
and play this, delicious things begin to happen, and I think this might be a Battle Rage turn. I'm feeling Battle Ragey. Are you guys feeling Battle Ragey? I'm feeling Battle Ragey.
Job's done.
I think I'm not going to get that many better opportunities. So we're going to do that. So far, so
Your
good.
mother was a murloc.
Okay, so Grim Patron can go next turn because Death's Bite can set this up. The question is what I do with my other 2 mana. We take him out first, let's not pretend. Do I play the Unstable Ghoul, which risks him taking out the Dread Corsair for free, or do I just Hero Power? Because I can Unstable Ghoul Patron on my next turn if I really want to. I think I'm going to use the Hero Power. I am dropping to 15 health, and I ought to be careful. I can Unstable Ghoul Patron, and then...
Fine, I'll heal.
So that's good, because that gives me extra card draw. Oh, am I going to have to change my tack? Am I going to have to play Dr. Boom, guys? Dr. Boom is such a strong play here. And I'm going to save that. Let's see what I get. That's the correct thing to do. I think I'm playing Dr. Boom, folks. I think this is the strongest play. What kills me? I mean, I have to watch out. Well, I was about to say Doomhammer, Rockbiter Weapon is extremely dangerous.
The light protects me.
I have both patrons in hand. Armor Smith,
Armor made to fit.
Grim Patron.
Fight! Count me in.
Let's go. Aww, unfortunate. But okay. Wow, more unfortunate.
Pain.
I could do that. And crucially, that buys me enough armor that I'm not too worried about the Wrath of the Air Totem sitting there. You will have 8 mana. Crackle, crackle. Something, something. 7 damage to face. It probably outweighs him having 3 cards in hand, so I really shouldn't be calculating. Something, something. Patrons! Yay!
Did you bring some fish?
Okay. That is a strong question to be asking me. I don't want to play the other... I don't want to play the other patron because that would be careless. So what do I want to do? I want to discover a new hero power. That's what I want to do. I have 14 damage in hand. I could steady shot and play Unstable Ghoul. I'm almost certainly going to do that. Let's do all of the damage. Now we should probably calculate. Fiery War Axe is 3, Hero Power is 2. There is no way I have lethal on this turn. So all we're going to do is wipe out a bunch of his board, leave him on 5 health, have 3 patrons on the board with an Unstable Ghoul there, and say, hey up mate, what have you got?
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
You're in trouble now.
I think the answer is not an awful lot, and I think the deck is going to go 3 from 3. Probably not played perfectly, but I think you can see how easy it is to play. You calculate 1 or 2 combos, you realize your opponents don't have cards that can remove you quite as easily as you would in a normal constructed game. Thanks for the armor, by the way. And you proceed to do this whole winning thing. This is looking impressively easy. I think he's conceded. Oh, no, he hasn't. There we go. Well done. Very mana. And the deck is 3 from 3. Very impressive stuff. Guys, check out the deck on Hearthstone. I've managed to post it underneath in the video description. I hope you've enjoyed our video for this week's Tavern Brawl. Good luck opening your free pack, because this deck is gonna get you some free packs. And I'll be seeing you next week for some more Brawl action. Take care, and don't forget to like and subscribe.